Hello, how you guys doing? We have a sad case right here. I know you guys have heard about this 19-year-old girl. I have some more reports to share with you all. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. If you guys can hear me good and clear, please press that too, making sure everything is working accordingly. All right, if you guys can hear me and see me, please press that too. You should see a picture on the thing. All right. All right. Is it working? Comment. Let me know if it's working. Is it connecting? Okay. I just want to make sure we are on the same page. So you see the guy on the screen, that is the person that took this young baby out. And they said it happened in his bedroom. I have the full notes here, but before I continue to go on, I just want to make sure the StreamYard is connecting well and you guys can hear me clearly. So if you're there, please press that 2 just to let me know that you are here and you can see everything, okay? All right. Uh-huh. Hey, how you doing, baby? Hey, Laura. Ooh, this thing is so slow. I don't know if it's the StreamYard of the internet or just YouTube in general. It's so slow. All right. So I want to let y'all know too. The link is at the top. I expect y'all to come up here and say what you got to say about this. I know you guys have some feelings about it, and we want to hear your opinion on it. And I got a video I want to show too. And when I tell you this video, it is explosive. And we're going to stop and we're going to go back and forth on the video. All right. So giving you some points of what's going on here. Okay. About Miss Thompson. She's a 19-year-old. Okay. From Maryland. All right. So it happened night of August the 22nd, 2025. She left her father's house to get some gas. Her last message to him was, I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night. August the 23rd, early morning, around 3 o'clock in the morning, surveillance video captured her parking her SUV in Yachtsville, walking towards a rig road. And they said that she has voluntarily entered a black SUV after talking with the driver. So I don't know what she was doing out here going to a rig road at 3 o'clock in the morning. What do you guys think? Why was she going out here at 3 o'clock in the morning um, meeting this man? Because this is the man that she met. I mean, are they friends? Are they boyfriend and girlfriends? And what's the secrecy for? What was the whole secret? It seemed like, if you meet somebody off road, y'all definitely doing something. Y'all, I don't know. I talked to the mama, and I know a lot of people, they're saying that she's out here prostituting, but the mama says she's not no prostitute. She says, stop with the rumors. Her daughter is not out here selling, and she's not a prostitute. I don't know what she was doing meeting up with this man, but they said that she drove there voluntarily, talked to him. This is the man. Y'all better be careful because the people y'all talking to is the people that's going to take y'all up out of here. Okay, it's always somebody that you know. It's barely never a stranger that's gonna kill you. It's always your husband, your boyfriend, somebody that pretends that they like you. They're gonna come in your life like a goddamn snake and just snake your ass out. And it's unfortunate because he didn't have to do this. If you didn't want to be with her, then don't be with her. But I believe that people get off on killing. People love killing, just like them horror damn movies. They love to kill. They get off on it because the way how he killed her. Did you hear about how he killed her ass? Threw her ass off the damn bridge. Did you hear that? 30 feet. Okay, and she looked like she's lightweight. I don't know why would he do that. Why would he do it? And you a whole immigrant out here. You know your ass don't supposed to be here, and you out here doing nefarious shit like that. What is going on? Did he just have a hatred towards black women? Or what? Or he just, I don't know. I don't want to say she's a prostitute because they said don't say she's a prostitute, but everybody's saying she's a prostitute. What do y'all think? Press one if you think she was doing some of that night work stuff. Press five if she was not doing none of that night work stuff and she's an angel, and don't you disgrace her name. All right. Let's get the likes up, okay? And like I said, I got the link up at the top. So if y'all want to come up here and speak on this, please speak on this, because we need all mouths on this. Because this could happen to your little girl. Y'all got a lot of girls out here. Yeah, this could happen to y'all. Y'all got a lot of girls out here. They dressing all types of ways, got their everything out, But it does attract monsters and predators and perverts like this. When you out here looking a certain way, it does attract perverts, right? Do y'all agree? Press 9 if you feel like it does attract perverts. Just like shit to flies. Just like shit to flies. Maybe you don't want the flies on you, but if you walking around like shit, it will attract them. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be conscious and aware. and I guess if you're gonna live a certain lifestyle, get a gun, packing body spray. I don't know if that spray gonna help. You better get it packing and loaded. But let's continue on. And like I said, I got a video to show y'all. Let's get the likes up, please. Can we please get the likes? C. Allen, how you doing, C. Allen? I hope I hear from you. We got people already up. Okay, I just seen you. You just put up, then you drop down. Y'all got to be patient. When y'all come up here, please be patient with me. I'm going to get to you. Damn. You know what? A lot of y'all claim that y'all Christians, right? And I know I'm not a Christian, but I was raised that way. So I know that you practice patience. So I want to see Christians that come up here. I want to see y'all practice patience, because that's your whole makeup. Patience and grace. And you guys need to start using it more often. I'm going to call you out on it. All right. So let's come on. Be patient with me. Hell, shit. You supposed to be the leaders. You supposed to lead me the way. Your anointing, your light's supposed to be so alluring that will make me want to change up and be like you. Okay, that's how you get people to convert. You can't force nobody. We just have to see your alluring spirit. But anyway, 3:00 in the morning, surveillance. Okay, she came back up here. Hey, your light's supposed to be so alluring. Janice,
Yes, I'm here.
how you doing? What do you have to say about this?
I think she met him online.
Doing what, Janice?
I don't know. I think that she was talking to him online and she met up with him.
Janice, are we talking
Because
about Tinder? Are we talking about what type of site? Craigslist? What we
I
talking?
think a dating list, a dating site.
Tinder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Because she was too willing to go to the car. I've seen the video. She was too willing. And she knew she wasn't going to be gone. So she thought she wasn't going to be gone long because she left her purse and everything in the car.
What was she doing meeting up with him, Janice, at 3
I,
o'clock
I,
in the morning?
look, she was 19. She
You
was
was
out there.
19 before. What would you
Yes,
you put yourself in that set? You 19 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You ain't telling your parents you meeting this man. And what
right.
I'm not judging nobody, but damn, what made her
Hmm.
attracted to him?
I don't know. And when I saw his face, I said, "Oh my God!"
Ain't it gross? Ain't
Yeah,
look like a demon himself? And then
yes.
he have a hard life with all them damn scars. Maybe she like him thuggish like this. I don't know.
But then too, he could have been using a fake photo.
Oh, you think it was catfish?
Yes, I do.
Well, can we get the shit, Janice? Can't we look up a Tinder? If she got Tinder, the parents, everybody should be able to look up her Tinder profile and
That's
find
right.
out in those messages what was the conversation. And we need to know,
Right.
did he use his real face on there or was it
Right.
a face on there? Because we know he's a legal immigrant, and you know them illegal,
Hmm.
they know
So
how to scam and
right.
pretend to be other people and stuff. They good at that.
But I think he had a fake photo up. And if it was on the up and up, she would have said, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna run out here. I got somebody want to hook up. I'm going to see." Not, nothing provocative, but I'm going to meet up with somebody. I might have a cup of coffee or something. Something to that effect to let him know that she's meeting somebody. But she didn't say nothing at that time of night. That's what
Well,
my light bulb came
I
on.
gotta say something about that. They said that he used a fake picture. God is saying, I
That's right.
believe that he used
Mm-hmm.
a fake picture. God
He
damn.
did.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. You better tell your damn kids because they're gonna be out here meeting people, and nothing you can
Mm-hmm.
better prepare them for the worst. Get
That's
on
right.
FaceTime. FaceTime. Y'all got FaceTime. FaceTime these people. Have
That's right.
conversations. You know he don't got no strong English accent. I mean, he got
Mm-mm.
a Mexican.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
I like, goddamn, she didn't talk to him on the phone. She didn't
Yeah.
something up, goddamn it. She seems smart enough, goddamn it. Come on.
That's right.
She
That's right.
ain't no damn dummy. She
Right.
don't talk to me. Her hair is laid. She know how to do
Mm-hmm.
face fronts.
Good
Okay.
looking girl.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Look like she
Good
hit
looking girl.
real good. So
Yeah,
something way more to the story. And
it
then
is.
they said he killed her in the bedroom. How they end up in
Right.
the goddamn bedroom?
Well, they went in the house. And the funny part about that was his roommate was in the room next door and talking about he thought he was having sex. He heard the noise. He said he thought he was having sex.
Mm.
And when the police went in, they said the room was bloody. So he
Oh
killed her.
hell no!
Right. He killed
Hell,
her in the house because when
hell,
they went there, the evidence was still out.
bloody.
It
What
was bloody.
mindset? Who birthed him? I want to
I
see.
don't know. But he killed her in that house.
I want to see who birthed his ass. What is
Hmm.
that?
Yeah, he killed her in the house and then took her back out and dumped her.
And
Hmm.
for what? Why did he do this, Janice?
I don't know. I don't. He's crazy. Why do most of them do it?
Have he killed before?
I don't know. I
They
don't know.
don't. Mm. So he
But
just
I
got
want to know.
black girls. Is that
Right.
why he ain't killed his
Mm.
Mexican girls?
That's right. She fell up in a trap. That was a trap for her. That was a trap. But her being naive, we don't know. We don't know. She was 19. She was probably naive, and talking to him and wanting to see him and stuff. And she gonna call herself sneaking off. But these young girls better pay attention. They better pay attention.
So let me ask you this: was she street
Yes,
or she was like sheltered? Because you know what I blame. If her parents sheltered her,
I think she's sheltered.
that's the cause too. Because let me
Hmm.
tell you something, Janice. These street girls, they know what's up. These street
That's
girls,
right.
they got
That's right.
knives, they got pows. They be setting niggas left and
That's
right.
right.
They not
That's right.
gonna be a lick. But
No.
girl, the parents that sheltering their kids, thinking they're
Hmm.
safe from all danger, is doing
Yeah.
a harm. They are doing
Hmm.
damn harm.
Yeah, she was sheltered. She didn't have any street sense. No street sense whatsoever.
Mm.
Or she would have never gotten that truck with him.
Hell no. At
She
3
wouldn't have got
o'clock,
in there.
you know the nigga don't mean you no good. He got to meet you up late night. Come on.
Right. Right.
Anybody that
Right.
care about you, they going to early in the morning, 10, 11, take you to breakfast,
Right. Or
take you
something.
somewhere. Not no crazy shit like this.
That's right. That's why I
And
said she
then
didn't have any street sense.
the fact that
Hmm.
she had to lie to her parents
Yes.
and give off something else, let you know that her parents wasn't real, where she felt
Right.
she can be honest.
There you go. You're right.
Couldn't be honest. She didn't feel like her home was a safe motherfucking place. So
Hmm.
she had to reach out to damn strangers and
Right.
some type of whatever, and she ended up meeting a demon.
Yep. I mean, it's sad to say, but it's true. It's sad but true, honey. Sad but true. Sad but true. Really.
Mm.
I feel sorry for her, If she had confided into somebody, maybe a girlfriend or something, and they could have steered her clear and tell her not to go. You don't know that man. Don't go. But she probably didn't do that. She just went there on her own.
But she didn't have anybody. That's a tell sign
That's
that
it.
you don't have anybody. You don't
Right.
trust, you don't feel safe. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
all of my friends believe that
Mm-hmm.
I'm this innocent girl and I have
Mm-hmm.
a role of what my parents want me to be.
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
I need to have some type of freedom. So she reaches
Right.
out to strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Happen. Shit, I've been there. I was raised sheltered.
Oh
I've
yeah.
shit like this when I was a teen.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been me easy.
That's true.
This could have
I
been
know. You, me, anybody. 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 Could have been anybody. But it was she was the wrong place with the wrong time with the wrong person.
me.
And it's sad. These parents better start talking to these girls. It ain't no joke out here in these streets. It is no joke.
But the parents been like that. If she got
Yeah.
parents like I got parents, my parents don't even like to have conversations with me about sex
Mm-hmm.
because they
Mm-hmm.
too Christian.
Yeah, well, they better get out that Christian business,
You
honey.
know,
I mean, it's nice to be Christian, but let's be straight up. The
I'm telling
world.
you, it's a curse because
That's right.
my parents is like, well, we can't talk to you about sex because if we do,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like we're condoning you to have sex.
Right.
We can't talk to you
Mm-hmm.
having condoms because Christians we don't have condoms because you don't
Right.
have sex when you're married.
Sex.
So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, if we tell
Mm-hmm.
you about condoms, we feel like we're condoning you to fornicate.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
Right.
not going to practice that.
Right.
Just going to wait till you're married, and then you're going to have kids, and you're going to have a happy life. Bullshit.
But have they ever thought about the fact? Now, I'm a parent. I'm a parent. You have to think about the fact we can talk till we blue in the face, but we don't know what's going on when they're not around us.
They
We
lie
have,
to
we have,
themselves, Janice.
we
Janice,
have.
I would tell you from my own example, this is how my parents do.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Ghost told me
Mm-hmm.
you should do this, and they are supernatural, so they're not
Mm-hmm.
of the world, Janice.
Right.
So
Right.
they feel like they're going to pray, and their
Mm-hmm.
prayer is going to have a cover and protection. Just do
Mm-hmm.
the will of God,
Mm-hmm.
and you shouldn't have to suffer. That's
Right.
their ideology. So
Mm-hmm.
them to be real, they are in the supernatural. They're not going to be
Mm-hmm.
real. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. But you have to. I mean, kids are going to be kids. Well, kids, young adults, whatever you want to call them, they're going to get out there in the street when they're not around you. Who's to know what they're doing? You're not with them 24/7. You pray and hope that you have done enough to have confidence that they're going to do the right thing. They're going to do the right thing.
Well, I got
But
to clap back for everything you say, Janice. Janice
okay, baby.
said, "We are kids. You're kids." Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
here's my
Mm-hmm.
parents, not my child. My child is that a child of God.
Yeah.
It's a child
Okay.
of God. We are.
Okay, not my child.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
My children is God's favorite. I don't know about yours, but
Mm-hmm.
my children are blessed. That's not gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
to ours.
Mm. You
That's
okay?
the logic.
Okay. Okay, blessed. All
And
right.
God knows everything. So
Yes.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say, well, you don't know what your children, I know what my children, my child is not like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they had no
That
idea what
would
the hell I was.
burn me up. Oh, I would hate that when parents used to tell me, not my child. I know my child didn't do that. Okay, baby. All right. Your child didn't just why he locked up. Because your child don't do stuff like that.
Mhm,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Come back to reality, sweetie.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
gonna have to one way or another.
Of
They always
course.
come to reality.
Of course. This world is totally different than where it was when they was growing up. It's
Mhm,
totally different.
mm. So on August the 24th, her white
Mm-hmm.
Ford Edge SUV was found abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Her purse and her credit card still inside. Why
Mm-hmm.
would she leave her purse and credit card?
That's right. Mm-hmm. Because she was just meeting up and she didn't think she was going to go anywhere.
Got it.
She, she
He
was,
was just planning on talking in the car. Let's just
uh-huh.
talk in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because that struck me as funny. You
Hmm.
got your cell phone and you got your car, your keys, but all your other stuff is still in the car. Okay, but you hadn't planned on really going anywhere. Just talking and whatnot, conversation. You're gonna get back in your car and go home. He had other plans.
Oh, you know he had intentions at the start. This was all a
Of
setup.
course. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the plan. That was the plan. Mm-hmm. Yep. But they got his ass, and I'm so glad.
Mm. Now, was it another person involved?
No. As
Okay.
far as I know from the news and whatnot, no.
Mm.
Just him.
Yeah, and they say authorities discovered a body off Route 50.
Mm-hmm. Which
Um,
wasn't too far from his home.
mm, why would
Mm-hmm.
he want to throw the body off? Why would he want to do that?
Just nasty and mean. He did what he wanted to do, and that was it. Dispose of her. Just dispose of her. Like a piece of trash.
Mm. The body had injuries consistent with trauma, skull, and
Mm-hmm.
facial fractures.
Mm-hmm.
I later identified the body as their daughter based on the tattoos and jewelry. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
case is being, it's a homicide.
Right.
So they said this guy, he's 35 years of age.
He looked 50.
Hmm. Charges facing first and second degree murder charges.
Mm-hmm.
Held without bond. ICE had logged a detainer.
Mm-hmm.
So all the illegal immigrants and the immigrants, they need to really get on his ass because he making them look bad.
Mm-hmm. But he's illegal. They knew when they looked him up, they found that they had already stopped him for traffic violation. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they already had him on the ICE list.
Mm. What is wrong with you illegals? God damn it. Hell,
Mm-hmm.
already at
Mm-hmm.
the door. You would think that you would be just shut the hell up and just sit back in a corner and just hide somewhere. Why would
Right.
you do nefarious shit like this?
Mm-hmm. And in the area where she was, it's a lot of them up there. That area is known for illegals up there.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot of them. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Woo. Y'all make it hard on yourselves. Now when
Yeah.
you come and spray all that shit in the illegal area where he come from, y'all can't get mad.
Mm-mm.
You brought
They
this up.
better pay attention. That's all I can say. Pay attention. Pay attention.
They said the
Mm-mm.
blood evidence was found in the bedroom and
Mm-hmm.
the SUV. So why
Mm-hmm.
I hitting her in the SUV?
He carried her away in the SUV.
But they said it was blood in the SUV.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He killed her in the bedroom and put her back in that truck to
Oh,
dump her.
got it. Got it. Oh,
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he killed her in the house
got it.
and put her back in the SUV and dumped her. Mm-hmm.
Think he had sex with her?
I think he did. I
Mm,
think he did. And
mm.
I think that she was probably trying to get away because she realized this is where I'm not supposed to be. I got to get out of here. And even if the guy next door in the room said he thought he was having sex, he said he sounded good having sex, he could have been beating her up then, beating her then.
Yeah.
But how are you go? I don't understand that. If you in the room that close and you hear all that noise, you didn't think to kind of peep out the room or something and see what's going on for real?
No, a lot of people not nosy, and then a lot of
Man,
people don't want to be involved, even if it
yeah.
is nefarious. Because once you
Mm-hmm.
be a witness, then
Mm-hmm.
you're part of it.
Right.
Just like Jeffrey Dahmer, his family
Mm-hmm.
heard some stuff, but they ain't think much of it.
Right. They didn't. They didn't. But that's sad. That really is
It's
sad.
more than sad.
Mm, mm, mm.
They said a fake French manicure fingernail on the floor matched one from her finger.
Mhm,
A wig and hairs consistent with what she appeared to be wearing. Found in
mhm,
the trash bag. So he done threw her goddamn wig off.
mhm, mhm. And
A
I'm quite sure he had no idea they were gonna find him that fast.
mm, I don't know why not. I mean, if they hear the news and they own your ass, especially if you're a legal immigrant, I don't understand.
That's right.
If you're a
That's
legal
right.
immigrant, why would you even do anything? If I was a legal immigrant, child, please.
I stay under the radar.
I,
You wouldn't even see me.
I'll go
Mm-mm.
across Mexico myself. I don't know if I was
Right.
single, I'll just go back to Mexico because I'm afraid they're gonna ship me off to Africa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna just take my ass back to the damn border. Or I'm just gonna just I wouldn't do no crime, you know?
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's why
Mm-mm.
and I blame the mama who bred something like this.
Mm-mm.
And where
Mm.
is his daddy at? I still want to know where his parents at, where his family from. I want to see them all. I want them line up.
Well, I'm
But
quite sure it'll be more. It'll be more coming. We'll find out more.
mm.
We'll find out more.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
evidence, blood evidence found in the bedroom. That okay, we saw okay. Motivation
Mm-hmm.
connection. They said it's not clear. Why they don't know yet?
Right. Right. But
What's that
like
about?
I said, she had to have some idea who he was to walk to the truck. And why would she go in that area anyway?
Somebody gave her the location to go there, and that's what she followed.
There you go.
Ain't nobody just gonna just magically appear
You
at
know,
3 o'clock
but you,
in the morning.
no.
Man,
Mm-mm.
that's some dangerous times. Ain't nobody
Right.
moving at 3 o'clock
Right.
in the morning. Shit.
Right. But the video showed that she was just too willing walking to the truck.
Yeah, she thought she met a friend, somebody
Yeah.
that can trust.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's too willing. Then when she got in the truck, I said, two and two. Evidently, she knows him, and they've talked
Mm. Yeah,
before.
I don't think she would. Well, you know what? Okay, when I was 19 or when I was a teen,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have done some shit like this because I have met up with strangers when I was a teen.
Mm-hmm.
From my experience, it was I was desperate.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a damn Christian prison camp,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was suffocating, and I needed to breathe, and I was desperate
Mm-hmm.
to find anybody that can give me any piece of, away from
Mm-hmm.
the world.
Gotcha.
So I
Mm-hmm.
linked up with certain guys,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they could have killed my ass.
Right.
Thank
But
God.
you didn't think about that till after the fact. Because you didn't think about it before. But after the fact, you probably said, damn, he
No,
could have killed
okay.
me.
I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it when he was planning to kidnap me,
Okay.
and he was
Okay.
going to ship me off to Chicago for sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was like, damn, I fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But my parents,
Mm-hmm.
they got the channel news involved. So when they started making
Mm-hmm.
phone calls, and I had his number in my phone,
Right.
but I
Well,
left
that's good. That's
they went
good.
to my
Mm-hmm.
bedroom and found his number and they called. But
Mm-hmm.
I did lie to him. I told him that nobody cared about me because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
him to take me in, but I didn't
Yeah.
want him to keep my ass. For the first,
Mm-hmm. See, you got more than you bargained for, girl.
yeah, yeah. I said, I'm not going to tell anybody. Please just let me go. I'm not going to tell
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
anybody.
Yeah.
Just let me go. And I didn't tell anybody. You know,
Right.
that moved on. Shit.
Right. Mm-mm-mm. All right, sweetie. I'm gonna let somebody else hook up with you and talk, but it's been a pleasure. But we're gonna keep this story in mind.
All right.
All right, sweetie.
Thank
Talk
you,
to you.
Janice. All right. Well, just like Janice, you guys can come up here and say what you want to say or have to say about it. We welcome y'all. Background. All right. So I think I read everything to you. So I'm gonna start playing this video footage I found that give you guys more
Make yourself known, my dog's gonna bite you!
Breaking news in the Dacara Thompson case. They have charged someone with her murder.
This is the story of Dacara Thompson, aged 19, a young beautiful lady who had her life going well for her until it was snatched away from her by Hugo Hernandez Mendez, a 35-year-old.
Ooh, look at his ass. He should be ashamed of himself. Can y'all hear the video? If you can hear the video, press 5. I can't stand him. It's a sad, but he makes me want to dislike all illegal immigrants. And I know I shouldn't feel that in my heart, but that's how I'm feeling a little bit. I don't want to confirm it just in case, because I know all illegal immigrants ain't like that, but damn. I want all the illegal immigrants to hang his ass. That's what I want. That make me feel better about him. if they really crucify their own to the cross, because this is our girl. This is our black girl that he did this to. And for the fact that he thought he can do this to our black girls is up in his motherfucking stuff. Why he ain't do it to a white girl? Why he ain't do it to his own girl? He shouldn't have did it to no girl, but damn. Okay, but comment. Okay, C. Allen C. Allen is up here. Hey, C. Allen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. It's so good to have you back. What's going on? How you? What are your thoughts about all this?
I just was seeing a lot of people in the comments, accusing her of being this and that, trick or treating.
Time out. What they excuse her of? Let me know, C. Allen.
My thing is, at 19 years old, just like the previous caller said, and so many others in the chat and yourself said, we look for acceptance and validation, and a lot of times they come in the form of older men because they know how to prey on someone who's barely, like, they're waiting for you to just be 18 or 19, because to them you're still young. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, she's a black female. Let's be real. I can dispose of her, get rid of her. It's not going to be a quick search effort for her compared to if I do this to Becky. Mm-hmm. So it's just unfortunate that it happened to her. But for it to be 3:00 in the morning, she was 19 and naive. That doesn't mean, he said he'll give her money. That's what a lot of the older guys say to get a girl out the house when they're feeling that bad. And they're trusting. And the way they say, they don't just say, I'm giving you money like that. They'd be like, hey, if you come out, I got some money for you. Need help with something, I'll give you something so you can get your hair done. Trying to lure you. So she wasn't just trick-or-treating out there. That wasn't a profession she was doing. She's a young girl who did not know, unfortunately, because when you're 19, you think you're grown. And until you're about in your mid-20s at the earliest, in my opinion, that's when you realize 18, 19, 20, 21, you ain't grown. The only thing this girl can do is play lottery, sign contracts to get in debt, and sign up to go to the military. She can't even buy a pack of cigarettes legally on her own. She ain't that grown.
So, well, let's start from the beginning, C. Allen. What they say? They was trying to say she's a prostitute.
Yes.
Okay, well, I got something to say about that. I wasn't no damn prostitute.
I wasn't either.
I've never prostituted. And I think that if she was a prostitute, she'll have knives with her. Prostitutes know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
This girl did not know what she was doing. She was not no damn prostitute. Prostitutes know the game, baby. They know the sites to go to.
They know not to get in the car.
They know. Prostitutes know better. But people, I don't know if she was like me, but I know from my situation, nobody preyed on me. I went out there as motherfucking prey for the fucking predator.
Mm-hmm.
I went out my way looking for the fucking predator. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much say, pray on me. Shit, I need to get away from this goddamn Christian prison. Shit, okay?
And like you said, you got a little bit too much of what you wanted. Because he thought nobody was looking for you, so he could do whatever. Like, nobody gonna miss her.
Yeah, because that's what I told him. Because how else was he gonna take me in? God damn it, he wasn't gonna take me in if he knew
he took you in.
My associates, I have family that are police officers. My family is conservative. They don't want to fuck with nobody like that. I've tried telling guys like who I am, and nobody wanted to, entertain me. So I had to come off like a motherfucker that nobody cared about, you know. And that's the type of girls they go for, are people that nobody cares about. People that, that people care about, it's too high risk, so they're not going to go for it. And they know there's a lot of kids out here that are not cared for, a lot of orphans and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Exactly.
So, I don't think she's a damn prostitute, especially if she was in my situation, because I ain't know nothing about prostitute. Why did I like I said, because my parents was a prison camp. I couldn't be myself. It was suffering. I was getting to a point where I was about to lose my motherfucking mind with all that Bible and all that Christian shit, and I knew it was fake. So I wanted to escape, and I didn't give a damn about going back home. Shit, I wanted to live out and just be, by myself, but I couldn't do it by myself. I needed a man, so I was looking for a man that could help me along the way until I turned 18. I was going to plan on leaving his ass and going off to do what I wanted to do. But unfortunately, it didn't work out like that.
I feel like there's no big maturity between a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. She was naive. She was that was it. That's another reason why she went out at 3. She couldn't, and my mom told me when I was her age, she said, if you got to walk around the corner because you don't feel comfortable with them coming to the front door for us to meet, then you should not be talking to them. And when my mama said that, it hit differently because I'm 19. I'm like, well, you can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna talk to this guy that's 34. Oh well, I'm gone around the street, get in the car with him. Like, it's just a mentality once you get that age. And like I said, further along down the line, you realize you weren't that grown. You made some of the dumbest decisions, put yourself in some of the most dangerous situations because it could have went left.
I blame my parents, girl.
I blame mine too. We didn't talk
No,
about it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Came
sorry.
up.
I can never blame myself because if I had a safe environment where I could be myself and I had a safe environment where I could be honest, then I would have stayed home. Home's supposed to be a place where you're supposed to love. Not a
Yeah,
fucking prison camp, not somewhere you're trying to escape to look for another man to save you from. That's not fucking home.
yeah. That's not home. That's a house. Home is somewhere that you want to be.
Right.
But
So
I'm just
I,
saying from a standpoint, at that age, especially back in the day, the goal was at 18, move out, when it was affordable to do that.
well, I left when I was 17. I got a full scholarship to a college, so that's how I left.
Yeah, so I mean, or that, but I'm just saying, like, our mentality back then, early 2000s and the 90s, shoot, once graduate high school, out, like out the house, whatever, stay out the house, do our thing, whether it was college or you work and you just kept elevating throughout your life and your career. That's just how it was. Unfortunately, nowadays, these kids don't have that option other than if they go to college, of course. But to get like an apartment and work, they can't afford it. They will have to have at least 2 other roommates. But it's not nothing like it was in our times. And they don't have an ounce of common sense. And COVID played a part in that too with their social skills. So these kids are lacking a lot of stuff because my son is 19, getting ready to turn 20. He don't know how to engage with girls. Like, they meet online, Instagram, sliding in the DMs. I'm like, dude, y'all can't be out or nothing and you just be like, hey, yo, can you put your number in my phone? Like, what?
Well, I think the parents have to teach these kids that, just like how Boosie, when Boosie's son was 12, he got grown women prostitutes.
Oh, yeah.
So these parents are teaching their kids something. I don't know what they teaching them, but they teaching them something. Even if you're not teaching your child, if they're always around you and they're seeing your habits and your personality, it either teaches them to hate you, that about you, or want to be like that.
Yep. Or the
So,
opposite. Like, I'm going to be
so
nothing
for
like
me, I was the opposite. I didn't want to be like my parents.
mm-hmm.
Even though they forced me to try to be like them, I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, so we got that out there. She was not no prostitute. She did not know the game. Now, somebody said that he offered her money. I didn't know that. So is that confirmed he did offer her money, or is that another rumor?
I don't know. That's not something I seen in the report. But even if he did offer her money via text, it could have been something like, hey, I mean, that's what guys do in this era. Hey, I'll pay for you to get your hair done. Come out. I'll give you the gas money. That was common back when I was 19. So back then I was trick-or-treated. Like, come on.
Okay, so that has not been confirm that that's what he did, but it's a possibility. So I guess she's saying that if he asked her for some money, so
I don't know if he asked her or if he offered it, but either way, that's what guys do. So I'm not
so
understanding what is the problem.
if he offered her money, then she was possibly in a position where was she planning on leaving her home, or
It could have been just
she
$20 for
she
all we
just
know.
wanted some money. But $20, I don't know. I think $20 is very telling. Okay, I can just use myself for an example. Guys could not get me with money. Reason why is because my parents had money. I had a full bedroom. I had my own walk-in closet. I had my own bathroom with shower. So I didn't suffer from money. Money was not never the issue. I was never hungry or nothing like that. I always had designer clothes on. It was just a lifestyle that I was forced into, a Christian lifestyle, and I wanted to break away from that lifestyle. So for me, if somebody would have offered me at that time some money to come outside, that was not going to do it. I needed an escape route. Shit, I needed to leave this lifestyle I'm in. I wanted to get out.
But see, for you, it was a lifestyle. For instance, for me, it was more so of okay, I'm a young adult. I was a teen mom or whatever. So I had just finally decided, even though I had a child, my mom still didn't want to talk to me about birth control or anything or whatever. But to me, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna try to date or whatever the case may be. My first excuse was, well, I can't leave. I don't have gas, even though I had my own room, my own shower with me and my baby, whatever, because my parents had ended up getting a house built when I had my child. They got a house built because it was a boy. That was the first boy. It's crazy logic, whatever.
No,
But
and my family is the same way. My family, okay, I'm gonna say it, Sea Island. They're sexist, okay? They value males more than they value females. That's the society I grew up in.
yep. So they finally moved us from out of a 3-bedroom, 1 bath into a 5-bedroom, 3 baths. But neither here nor there. But I told the guy, even though I live in a very nice neighborhood, I was like, well, I don't have gas. He was like, well, I'll give you gas money if you come out the house, da 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 da, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying it as an example. That could have been the way he offered her money. He didn't sit right here and say no hourly rate to this girl.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been.
If that was my little sister, something, I'd be like, girl, just say Cash App. Hell, Zelle,
Right.
please.
Thank
Shit.
you.
I ain't
And
going outside. Hell no. You better Cash App me. Okay, hell.
and then the fact that she met at the gas station, so she, just like me, she had a little bit of sense to know, okay, well, I don't want you coming to me, but I'm gonna still go out at 3 o'clock in the morning because I know everybody's asleep, just so I can sneak back in just in time because I just want to talk to you first because I don't know you like that, but I'm grown, so I'm gonna do it anyway and then come back in before anybody notices that I'm gone. She had no clue what was going on. Baby girl was 19. She thinks she grown and she got this whole world that was set in front of her for her to explore. Yes, we're supposed to make our mistakes, but he should not have taken her life from her just being a young woman looking for love or somebody to be compatible with momentarily. He was wrong. And I feel like
He's
because she
demonic.
wasn't
He's
interested,
demonic. Something wrong with him.
correct.
Something
Because she
wrong with
was
him.
not interested in him. And in fact, he had to use a fake picture. And she probably was like, oh, nah, bruh, chill back. He got angry and did what he did. Plus, they found other women underwear in the room.
Oh, so he's a serial killer.
I don't know. I don't know if he's a serial killer or a serial apist, but something's off.
He's a
He
serial
knew how
killer.
to do
He's
this.
done this before.
Correct. And I think she might have fought back. Things might have got out of hand. Because baby girl, when they said her nail was missing and it matched all her other nails and the wig was wrong, I feel like baby girl fought back. I feel like he was a reject. That's why he used the picture. That's why he got to take
Oh,
it.
stop it. He know his ass a reject. Every time he look in the mirror, he see a fucking reject. He knows that. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just have a hatred towards women. And just because a man have sex with you don't mean that he likes you. I get so
Right.
tired of y'all. I had a lot of men want to fuck on me. I never took it as a compliment. Hell, men fuck on dogs. Men fuck on chickens.
Hello.
Who gives a fuck? Hell, men
He
attracted to
agrees
any
that.
and every. Men like farts. They like shit. Okay, that.
They
Okay,
just like they like HOLES. They like holes.
they
Anything they
like
got a hole
anything.
in, they can stick into. They
Somebody, can I tell you, somebody being sexually attracted to you is not a flex, okay?
it's not.
Not for me. But maybe I feel like I've never felt that way. Even, when I was a teen, I never felt, oh my God, he want to have sex with me. Oh my, I feel special. I never, that didn't make me feel special. What made me feel special, if you want to protect me, I was looking for protection. I was looking for when people beat me up or want to beat me up or say horrible things, will you defend my honor? I was looking for
Right.
protection and respect. That's what I always value. But want to
Someone that'll
fuck
go
with
at my pace.
me? I don't give a damn about that. Hell.
Yeah, somebody that'll go, and that's probably what she was doing. Somebody that'll go at her pace. That's why she left her stuff in the car. Let me talk to you for a few minutes just to fill you out, because we've been talking on the phone for a while.
See, Alan, we can talk on the phone. What the hell I need to meet you for? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
I'm
she
telling
can
you
talk
what
to
her
somebody
mind
like me.
was.
I understand that, but I wish she would have had somebody like me and talk. But you know what? I got some nieces and nephews in my life, and they don't talk to me, and I'm like, listen, talk to me. So certain, I don't know. I blame myself, and I was like, I have not created an environment where they feel safe to
Correct.
talk to me. I cannot wait for them to come to me. I have to keep on bugging and bugging. And even if I bug, it may not work because they may feel like I'm too judgy, or they may feel like I'm too uppity. So it may not work. You just, but at least I damn tried. But shout out to Fifi donating $5. Love you, Gigi. That man was wrong. Trump gonna export this. You know he gonna exploit it.
Oh yes, he
You
is.
know he gonna say, well, look at this. Is this what we talking about? All illegal aliens. Look. Just like he export that trans shit. Well, we not gonna all the trans people, no guns, because this trans individual went to the Christian Catholic school with a toy gun, Of course. I mean, this is the game. I would not expect him. That's Trump. We know who he is. I get tired when y'all act surprised. What the fuck y'all surprised for? But yeah,
Right.
he's definitely going to do this. But I really feel like the immigrants need to stand up and say something, to do something about it, put his ass to shame or something. I don't know why, but I think that helps. But people feel like it may not help because people feel like, we got to protect our own at own cost. I don't know. I feel like, hell, if my own did some nefarious shit, I'm going to throw their ass to the wolves too. You wrong for that. You make us look bad, bitch. Hell. You put us in danger, ho. You're not protecting us. You one of us, and you're doing some horrible, nefarious shit. I'm calling your ass out on it. That's just me, though.
You acting exactly how they claim we do. So making it harder, setting us back. They need to be. I'm not gonna say violence, but they gonna handle him when he gets where he going.
But I guess people feel like this, Seattle. They be like, well, the white people, they always protect their own in their horrible stuff. So we black people, we need to protect our own monsters too. I hear what they saying, but I don't hear what they saying
No.
because maybe I'm too selfish, and I just feel like if I got a disease in the camp, I want to get rid of that motherfucker.
Right.
I feel like that bitch make me weaker and make us weaker. I don't give a damn what the white people doing. I'm not trying to be white
Exactly.
people. That's not what I look up to. I don't look up to them. So that's just how I be feeling. I got
We
my own.
already got a target on our back. Like, come on, don't act the way that they already claiming that we act. Don't do that. Don't give them that satisfaction. Forget what they do with their own, but we have to be on our P's and Q's, and that's in society, period.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I got to say. I'm sorry, baby girl went through that, and she experienced such horror for the last, part of her life. So And to her family, just rest in peace. Praying for
I
him.
still want to know what picture he used. Did he use a black man?
I wish they would release stuff like that, but being by somebody else, they're not. But I wish they could at least tell us like the ethnicity that he used.
Or
You
did he
know,
not use anything? Was it just like no picture?
from my understanding, it was a picture. It just wasn't a picture of him.
What was the conversation like on the Tinder app? What app was it?
I don't know all of that information. They just said they met online and was communicating. I don't know
We don't
which.
know if it's Facebook.
It could be in. It's so many social media sites nowadays. That's why I said
Yeah,
my
but
son
they know, C. Allen. They
lied in
know.
him.
They
Yeah,
know.
they know,
Know. I'm
but
sure the parents know too. They can go in her computer and figure that shit out.
certain stuff the police would tell you for the sake of the investigation don't release it.
Bullshit. They already got him, C. Allen.
Yeah, but he hasn't been to court
Oh.
until he go and then he's prosecuting everything. They would tell you for the sake of the investigation, do not release these details, and they'll even go through a series of questions to see if the family is, honest within themselves that they can tell them certain information, and they know they can trust them that it won't get out.
Mm. What's the harm to tell us that they met on Instagram?
Just when they ask them questions so it won't be already exposed, or oh, they got that off, and anything can mess up the trial with the way social media is, the way that the media on TV is, so they don't try to put out that many details until after the trial, because a lot of stuff come up in discovery. So they let the prosecution handle all of that type of stuff. Anything that could be crucial evidence, they do not want it leaked.
Well, we already got the crucial evidence.
I mean, forget the crucial. We got the person. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah. I don't know, C. Allen. I hear what you're saying, but I think it's full of shit. I really do.
Yeah, I
I
mean, I
feel
agree
like they
with it,
don't
but
want to tell us what site they own because of the white billionaires that own that site. They don't want their name in the bad news. That's how I be feeling.
oh, it's going to come out
Yeah, but I hope they tell the truth because they can lie too.
unless they deport him back before he have a trial, and I believe he needs to have a trial first before they send him back wherever. It's going to come out. Everything's going to come out.
I just say hang his ass. I don't want no fucking trial. Just hang him and just be done with it. But that's just me.
That's how I feel too about a lot of stuff. It's very obvious. Like, why are we wasting taxpayers' money with the jury and all of that? But hey, they talking about constitutional rights. He ain't no legal here. So do he get that right?
And let's bring his mama and daddy forward too. What they got to say.
And I don't even want no translator. Let me use my app to make sure they really telling me what they saying.
I want to say, ma'am, you bred this monster. What do you have to say about this? Do you have any more siblings that you or anybody else you created that may have this gene or whatever they got inside them? I don't know. But he don't have any kids, huh? He don't have no wives or nothing like that, being a 35-year-old man.
Listen, I don't know that much about him, but the little bit they put out, I ain't heard nothing about it. I just know he had a whole bunch. He was blood in there. He had drawers in there. They found her nail. Her wig was in the trash bag. He dumped her. She had no clothes on when he dumped her. So
Well, the other little girls that or the women that he did this to, I wonder, do you think they're gonna come forward or they're probably too scared?
I will hope they will come forward if they are able to.
Mm-hmm. Did he keep a mask on his head the whole time? The one of them ski masks or what?
We don't know nothing beyond it.
Where does he work at?
They just told us enough to prove that they had enough evidence to lock him up for murder for her.
Mm.
Because they said it was blood in there. I want to know, did they find blood of anything else? Because if he had other underwear, did you find blood of anybody else there?
He drove to the 50 route in the bridge. Did y'all hear that he threw her off the bridge? Did you hear
Yeah,
that? Why would he throw her off the bridge? She already dead.
that's the part I'm like, she's nothing.
Well, she was nothing to him. But
No,
that's the why that I say just because somebody is sexually attracted to you don't mean
nothing.
shit. It don't mean shit like y'all think it mean.
Don't mean nothing. He still did what he wanted to do and got rid of her.
They
So
a guy that said he killed before.
he had to. He was too. That's how I feel. He was too. Or he was too good at this and meticulous with this. Either he did kill before, or he definitely ate somebody before.
Mm.
I mean, he feel like he got to take it. I don't know if he have a hatred towards women. Maybe he hated his mom. We don't know.
But it sounded like he enjoyed killing her because
Yeah, that's what
they
the person couldn't tell that he
right.
was
Because
doing
while
something
she's
else.
screaming, he said, "Ah, ah!" He was making manly noises while she was screaming. So he loves all that drama.
Mm, 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 mm.
He loves it. He gets a thrill off of that drama, like he's at the WWE or something, you know?
Yeah,
He
because
loves
she didn't want it, and he still made her have it.
Well, that's what they like. Some guys they like to fight. They like you to not want it. That's why you know when people having sex on those things, they be like, "Daddy, stop, Daddy, Daddy, stop, Daddy," and he keep going. "No, you gonna take it, take it." They
Mhm.
like all that. A lot of guys get off like that. That's why the girls perform like, "No, Daddy, don't do it, Daddy," because they like that, and he just likes it in a more real aggressive way.
I think he got more aggressive because she was fighting back and didn't want it at all, and
Mm,
I think that angered him
mm.
because he's just a reject.
I wondered, what did she? Do you think she said, I'm telling, you going to jail or
I
something like
just think she fought back.
that?
That's what I believe.
Okay, and all the other ones didn't fight back.
I didn't say they didn't. We don't know where they are.
Mm. I guess they could be dead too, right? Just
Exactly.
yeah, because there's a lot of people that's dead and that
And missing,
have not
right?
been solved.
Especially in the people of color that's missing, that they don't do real searches for. I mean, I where I'm from, a girl was missing, and the mama went to the address and talked to the person that ultimately confessed to taking her life, and the police dragged their feet with it.
Mm.
It's
Now
been years
Trump
this
gonna
month.
say all the illegal immigrants, this is what they do. This is why the crime is high, because they are coming and they're killing, killing, killing.
It's sad.
It's more than sad, it's horrendous.
It is. It's very sickening and disgusting in so many ways. But it's like for him to have multiple girls' underwear, like how many girls did this happen to?
A
With
lot, a lot,
a
a
and
lot.
why did it take this long for him to be caught?
It's a lot. And he could have easy paid somebody and just get off, but he didn't want to do that. I mean, go online. There's so much stuff he can get off to. He want the real thing. He's sick in the head. And
Hmm.
I believe that his father used to do this to other girls, and that's how he learned this from. I think it's other men around him that do the same shit that he know of.
His roommate have to know something to have that many pair. They said it was a lot of underwear. His roommate knew something. He done seen some stuff come in and out, or some stuff come in and don't leave out. The roommate know more than what they telling. They just not trying to be involved.
Mm. Well, lock the roommate up too. So did the roommate call the police when the roommate saw the blood?
No,
I'm confused. So what the room? I know the roommate had to see the blood, smell the blood.
no, the roommate didn't do nothing. He just got questioned by police when they finally got the warrant.
No, time out. So do y'all think the roommate saw the blood? Press one if the roommate saw that damn blood. Press five if you think the roommate didn't see no blood. You gotta have to see the blood.
I
You
mean,
gonna have to know what's
not
going.
if he keep his room locked.
Don't he gotta drag her out? Goddamn the house. I mean the room outside.
She was very petite. He could lift her up.
I know, but ain't blood dropping? Ain't it drip? Hello?
They said it was in his room though. They didn't
I
say it
know.
was.
Okay. If you bloody girl and it's in your bedroom and I gotta drag your ass out, you don't think no blood gonna get on the carpet? Coming.
I'm not saying that if he wrapped her up, because I believe they did say it was a blanket too that they found. I
So he
think he
wrapped her
wrapped
ass
her up,
up.
and took her to the car.
Mm.
But I just feel like with all those different underwear and stuff like that, and him trying to act like, oh, I just heard these sounds, he done heard and seen more than what he telling. That was not consensual, in my opinion.
Right.
Because how many girls leaving their underwear behind like that?
So did he leave the black girl? Her panties was there too.
I can't remember if I read in there that they found her panties, but they found enough of her wig, her nails, and her blood. Well, her nail, one of her nails to match the rest of her hand set. But
I'm
I don't,
surprised he even said that he heard anything. I would have think he would have probably said I wasn't there that night.
they can prove his location, so I wouldn't even go that route with him.
Hmm. And I would tell him, I was like, well, fuck roommate, if you're gonna start killing bitches, why in the hell are you doing it in our home? Why don't you go somewhere else and do that shit?
Right. Oh, and then how about not kill nobody?
Okay, yeah, but if he's a killer, he gonna kill. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
why
kick
don't
his
you
ass
just do it
out.
somewhere else? Don't do it here.
I mean, I would be like, you got to go unless he down with it too.
Yeah, maybe maybe he's one of them too.
That's something I can think of.
Let's check his room.
So
Let's check the roommate room. Let's check his room too. Go through his drawers. See, he got some panties. Where is his wife? He don't got no wife?
we don't know nothing. They haven't released anything much about the roommate
Hmm.
other
So
than
were
his
they
statement.
friends or roommates? Where did they meet from? Was it just Craigslist? What was it?
I don't know. They said it was like a family house. You know how they live.
Oh, so he's a legal immigrant too. The
I
roommate.
don't know if he's illegal or not, but I'm just saying it was a few people in their house.
A few.
Yeah.
How many is a few?
I don't know. I just know it was a few because they told him, another person told him about how that was his car that he drove and confirmed it. That was a woman.
Hold on. So he drove the woman car.
No. The one, I mean, the registration and all of that, but she confirmed that that was what he drove. She lived there as well. And
So
I can't remember the
it was a
relation.
damn woman living in that house.
Yes, you
See,
you know how they live. Come on now.
well, you know what? Talk to me like I'm dumb as hell. Who was all up in that damn house?
I don't know all that's in their house. I know it's probably a few kids up in there, probably
Not
about
the
10
kids, girl.
adults.
Not the kids.
I
They
don't
had
know.
kids up in that shit.
But I mean, I know for a fact because of what they said, the woman who the car was registered to, who confirmed that he's the only one that drives, she was to be living there. The roommate who they got the statement from, and then the guy who did it. That's 3 adults right there. I don't know who else is in that house. I'm not even from that state. So I'm just going
They
off of
said the other guy was his cousin's husband. Yes, he was illegal too. Throw them all away. Throw them all.
throw the
See,
whole house away.
look, y'all gonna make me hate illegal immigrants. Why would y'all want me to do that? I don't have hate on my heart. See, y'all make me agree with Trump, and I don't want to agree with his ass, and I don't like him
I
either.
know,
I
but
don't like his ass.
I'm the type of person where I can honestly say if something I agree with is right, is right. This is something that has been long overdue, in my opinion, when it comes to certain illegals and certain crimes, especially back in my home city where I'm from. They have a whole area and they just got a lot of mess going on, and it's spewing out. But
Uh,
their ass is up in the van.
Tamika gonna say deport, deport, deport.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Expeditiously. That's just
oh.
how I feel. But they are deporting them because that's where I live at. They had the vans lined up for this whole apartment complex that is known to have a lot of illegals. And they filled up 3 vans and they came back the whole week, every day that week, with multiple vans and SUVs loading them up. Then the stores start getting empty around that area.
Damn. After illegal immigrants, who's next to be loaded up? That's my thought.
That's what I thought about too. Because I was wondering,
Ah! Oh God,
seriously,
who's
I
next?
got land in Trinidad. So
Who's
I was
next?
wondering, do I need to go build on that now and just
Girl,
go
I
ahead
think I
on
need to
back?
take my ass to Canada.
Listen, I'm sitting right here like, should I just go ahead and build that on that land in Trinidad my husband got?
Yeah.
Because we need to just go ahead on back.
Yeah, the warnings are here. The signs are here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And I think the roommate knew too, God is Mimi.
Mm.
He looked the other way, but he heard the right way. I feel like he heard everything. I feel like he heard more than what he told. Thompson, he thought it was just, rough. You knew no difference between rough and somebody getting their tail beat. Like, no.
Mm-hmm. And what happened? This is 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Or 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all don't got the kids. If the kids say they don't got school or nothing like that. Or they illegal immigrants, I forget. So they ain't going to
Somehow they
school.
be getting the kids in school though.
Trying to get I cannot fault them for trying to get their kid an education.
No, I'm just saying, even with their status, them kids be at them bus stops ready to go.
I know that's right.
In them ASL classes.
See, that makes me happy about illegal immigrants. When they do the right thing, they want to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, they just want to get rid of the kids because then they just sit outside all day. And then they make the
I don't
kids
even
walk
care
from the bus
about
stop.
them sitting on. I don't even care about them sitting outside all day. I just care when you do nefarious shit like this and it involves one of our girls.
No, they be playing that same music with the same beat. And it's just like, oh my goodness, all day. Then when you tell them, hey, can you turn it down? Because I'm black, one of them told me, I call police on you. I said, oh, the TV got you so messed up. And I said, if you call the police, they going to get rid of you. They feel more superior than black people still, though, even with them being deported. They think the police will hurt me first over them being deported. They're more comfortable with the police, so they think, than me as a black woman. All I just did was ask her to turn it down because it was after 11 o'clock when my son was in school. And she said, I'm going to call the police on you.
Well, I think they say that because you black and it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy.
What they see on the TV. I'm supposed to be
not only what they see on TV, what they know in the real world too.
Right.
But when you black, you easy to detect. Like a Mexican, you don't know if they're illegal or not. And then you got a lot of Mexicans, they are included with white people. Some of them can pass and shit. So,
No, not anymore.
They can't pass no more. Okay.
I ain't saying no.
Well, they feel like shit. Their complexion is better than dark. So
that part. That's why they feel superior.
Yeah. So I understand what the mental state is. The only issue I had when I was living amongst them, but this don't have nothing to do with them being illegal or immigrants or Mexican. It's anybody. When I'm at the apartment and somebody above me and all I hear is boom, 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 all the motherfucking feet just moving around.
Oh.
Girl, I got a broom and start hitting that fucking ceiling. I get tired of that shit. All y'all keep walking and running around and motherfucking dancing and doing all that shit. Yep. Stop that. I can hear all that. That's so, oh my God, I couldn't take it.
Every weekend was a child quinceañera, it felt like. Balloons up, music up, people there that I guess everybody lived there. Then I don't know. I mean, look like the same amount of people. It was a mess. I'm so happy not to be living that life no more. Thank God. I have elevated. I love my home city, but I had to go. Y'all can have it. Y'all won. For now.
They said, how did they catch him?
That's a really good question. I didn't read that part. Somebody tell us how that he got caught. Can somebody call up here and tell us what they know?
Let
about
me
this?
see. I'm gonna try to search it. Cause at first I said they I don't know. I had a thought that did they plan that on illegal immigrants so they can say, you know what I mean? Limit illegal immigrants are horrible. Did they do that on purpose?
I
You know,
want to know who her parents are. Do they have some type of status? Because they did this quick. Like, are they somebody very respectable in the community?
but
Is the
can't they
family
plant
tied to
like
people?
can't they plant somebody to be the killer too? Like, because we don't know all we see.
Mm.
So I thought that was for at first. I was like, look, there they go planting. Um, it says how investigators tied Hugo to the murder of a 19-year-old step by step. All right. August the 23rd, 3 o'clock in the morning, cameras showed the 19-year-old girl leaving her white Ford Edge, walking on Riggs Road and getting into a black SUV. Police trace the SUV registration back to Hernandez Mendez, who lived at the Cambridge Drive in Bowie. So that's how they traced him. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That. All right. So the next step. Did y'all get press 5 if y'all got that? They got him because he was on video and the registration to that same truck sent them to the address that he lived in. That's how they knew it was him. Okay. Now that makes sense to me. All right. So the blood evidence. Detectives found blood in Hugo the Hernandez bedroom and in his SUV. The fingernail, a fake French manicure nail, was found on the bedroom floor, matching the missing from the 19-year-old when her body was recovered. Hair and wig, a wig resembling of the 19-year-old who wore, and strands of her hair were discovered in a trash bag along with other forensics evidence. All right. So that's how they know. All right, witnesses. A roommate of Hugo Hernandez Mendez told police that they overheard sounds in the room, described as, freaky stuff, followed by a loud grunting noise. On the same night, the 19-year-old girl disappeared. On August the 24th, the 19-year-old girl Ford Edge SUV was found abandoned. Her purse, credit cards, and belongings were still inside, showing she didn't leave voluntarily. Body recovery. On August 31st, her body was found near Route 50 in Anna County. Autopsy, skull and facial fractures consistent with fatal trauma and homicide. Legal outcome so far with surveillance link, blood evidence, witness statement, and physical items. Prosecutors charge Hernandez Mendez with the first and second degree murder. He was denied bail and remains in custody. ICE has also lodged a detainer. All right. The primary hearing is set for August the 8th, 2025.
Okay, my question in regards to that is, so they did all of this tracing and stuff before they found her body. How did they know to get the cameras, to what cameras to start with, to track his vehicle, to get his license plate cameras?
Say that again.
How did they know to go to wherever they went to get his license plate number to go back to his house? Because they found her body after they traced his license plate back to his house. So was she a missing persons case?
Yeah, she was a missing person case.
Okay. So they looked at her last location and saw that she got in the car. Did
Yeah,
they? Okay. So they pinged her phone, did that because they said they found her car abandoned later. Wouldn't that be at the spot that she got in the car, that same video where she got in that his car willingly?
I
So
believe
they
so.
should have
Video
recovered
put
the
her.
escape.
Video put her in the SUV. Forensics evidence put her in his bedroom, and her body was later found dumped with multiple pieces of physical proof, tying back to him.
Okay. And I was just trying to figure out because they found her car abandoned later, but it wouldn't have been in the same vicinity that they got his license plate reader or saw her walking to get into his vehicle, because she would have been walking leaving her vehicle. So it's just those type of little things.
Well, ask me the question, but just ask it more clearly so I can repeat it in my machine and see. Because how you asking a question, I can't repeat it like that. Ask a clear question.
Why did they find her car later on? If that's where
Okay, hold on, C. Allen. You a simple, clear question, baby. What's the first simple question?
how did they find her car later on if she left her
Later
car?
on. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say, how did they find her car? How do they find her car? When is the timeline of they're finding the car?
Correct. And getting the tape, seeing her get in.
Hold on. One question
Okay.
at a time, baby, because didn't I say I can't repeat all that shit. The timeline of the car. August the 22nd, 2025, the 19-year-old left her home in a white Ford Edge SUV to get some gas. She texts her dad, I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night. On August the 23rd, 2025, at 3 a.m., surveillance cameras captured her parking her Ford Edge, getting out and walking along Ridge Road, and then entering a black SUV. So she parked her car, then she was walking along Ridge Road. I don't know how far she was walking, but she parked her car. That's kind of weird as hell. You park your car, then you walk down to Ridge Road,
Right.
and she enters a black SUV, later traced to the suspect, Hugo Hernandez Mendez. On August the 24th, 2025, police located her abandoned Edge SUV. Okay.
Okay.
So also on that day, inside the vehicle, her purse, credit cards, and belongings, signaling she hasn't run away voluntarily.
Okay, that makes sense. It was the next day. See, I didn't know when they recovered her car, but yet and still they was able to go to the same place and get the footage of her getting out of her car to go get in his. So that's where I had got confused at. But now
So
that makes sense.
why the car was important. The abandoned car was one of the first big red flags. It showed she never made it back home, and it helped narrow the search area. Once investigators pulled nearby surveillance footage, they saw her getting into the black SUV, which directly connected the case to the suspect, Hernandez. All right. So the sequence is she drives her car, parks it, gets into the SUV. Car is found the next day, August 24th, abandoned with her things inside. So are we clear? Are we clear on that, y'all?
Okay, that's where I just had confusion in the timeline.
Okay.
So that makes sense now that it was the next day. It's just sad.
Key said her keys were in her car too, but she was seen locking her car door. So what you want me to put that in the machine? Okay, let me see. Hold on.
It did look like she did like a little beep beep type of thing to make sure that it was secure. I wonder if she had like a separate set of keys, like maybe key to the car, key to the house, separated.
Let me see some. All right. Her keys were in her car too, but she was seen locking her car door.
Mm-hmm.
They said, yes, that detail is one of the strange parts of this case, and you're right to catch it. Let me lay it out clearly. Keys versus surveillance. On the surveillance footage, August the 23rd at 3 o'clock in the morning, the 19-year-old is seen locking her Ford Edge after parking it before walking toward Ridge Road. All right. But when police recovered her abandoned Ford on August the 24th, they found her purse, credit cards belonging, and her car keys inside the vehicle. What this suggests is she locked the door, but the keys were later inside the SUV. Someone, likely the suspect, must have either unlocked the car after she left it, then placed her keys and belongings back inside, or convinced her or forced her to put them before leaving with him. This points on a staging behavior. The scene may have been manipulated to make it look like she abandoned her car. Is consistent with the evidence finding her personal items untouched, which undermines any idea that she left willingly.
So my thing is, like, the same way they got the cameras to see her walk from the vehicle, they don't have footage to see what happened after that, because how did the keys get back in the car?
Maybe not. I'm not sure. Because, sometimes I know with my Ring camera, sometimes it picks stuff up and then sometimes it doesn't. Cameras are not perfect. But they are saying why it matters. The
I
small
mean, they
inconsistency.
got license plate numbers off of that camera. That camera is damn near as close to perfect as we gonna get it sound like.
Yeah, but I still think I don't know. I don't know the answer, child. So it says that small inconsistency, locking the car versus keys inside, strengthens the case that she was lured or coerced, and the car was deliberately left to confuse or slow down investigators. Combined with blood evidence, wig fingernails, and surveillance, it ties the suspect to not just her disappearance, but the cover up. So what do you want me to ask, C. Allen?
Did they see him put it in? Where's the video footage? If they
Okay.
got her walking,
All
did they?
right. Remember, keep it simple, C. Allen.
Yeah,
Okay. Where is the video footage of him or someone putting the car keys back in the car? Why don't we have video footage of that?
correct.
Hmm. Think I'm getting a crook in my neck.
Because you made a good point when you said, "What if it's like a plant setup type of thing?" And now they can say, "Look at what immigrants are doing." Just
Uh-huh.
one of those things where it makes you think a little bit beyond the scope, because it was a very quick solve. That's why I said it was her parents, very important people. The way they got the license plate and it went straight back to the house, like it's a lot of too easy SVU detective work that was done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we want to know. Okay, they said the camera coverage is limited.
Okay.
Surveillance cameras don't cover every angle. Footage we're seeing shows the 19-year-old parking and locking her Ford, but once she walked away, the camera may not have had a clear angle on her car afterwards. If someone returned later to stage the scene, they may have approached it from the blind spot the camera didn't capture. Timing of the key return is not clear when the keys ended up back inside the SUV. The suspect is later after her boldly to place the items back long after the initial footage was recorded. If the camera wasn't recording 24/7, or if the police only had a certain time window of the video, that part may never been caught. Evidence versus public release. Investigators may have video of someone else accessing her vehicle, but they often withhold key footage until trial so it doesn't compromise the case. Like
Okay.
you were saying earlier, they're not going to put everything out. Remember, you said
Right. Yeah.
the clips released to media are usually just enough to prove she got into his SUV. The rest may be locked down as evidence.
Right.
Possible scene staging. Her purse, cards, belongings, and keys were also inside of her abandoned Ford Edge. Since she was seen locking it, the only way those things go back inside was if someone else deliberately staged it. That points to a cover-up behavior. But whether there's video proof for him doing that may be something prosecutors keep sealed until the court.
Okay.
So the bottom line, we don't see footage if the keys being put back because either the camera didn't catch it, it happened outside the recording window, or police have it but haven't released it yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a lot of people got questions because the internet got the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody asking the same questions.
All right, Kia. No, I don't think she told the dad. She ain't tell her daddy where she was going. Kia said she was leaving with her dad, living with her dad. She told him she would be right back. Did she not tell him where she went? She probably didn't tell him. She probably didn't feel safe to tell him, her daddy where she was doing or where she was going. She couldn't trust her daddy like that to do what she was doing, because she probably knew her dad was probably going to say no or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts, Ciala?
Absolutely. I didn't tell my parents where I was going. Like I told you, my mama, broad daylight, I made somebody go around the corner to meet them so they wouldn't pull up in front of my house. My mom was like, that whatever you doing or whoever that person is, if you can't bring them here, that it's something in your spirit, the church folks, that's telling you that you shouldn't be dealing with that person. Yeah, you going about it wrong and all this other stuff. So no, I didn't tell my mom and dad where I was going at that age when I was trying to get to know somebody. No.
All right. They said at the time of her disappearing, the 19-year-old was living with her father in Maryland. On the night of August the 22nd, she left her home to get some gas. She texted her father, "I got gas. I'm out. I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night." That was the last confirmed message he received from her. Did she tell him where she was going? No. From everything reported, she did not give details beyond getting gas and be back soon. Her father expected her home shortly, which why the next day, when she never returned, the family reported her missing. Her vagueness, "be back soon," so shows she wasn't planning to be gone long. It was supposed to be a quick errand. That makes it very clear she wasn't running away or hiding plans. It also means her dad had no clue who she met or what happened after she left the gas station. So she left thinking it was something simple and safe. She reassured her dad, but she never made it back. That's why her family and the community are devastated, because it could have been any Black daughter running a very quick errand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get these likes up. All right. So I'm going to play some more of this video footage. You can stay right here. I want to play some of this.
Illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Dacara, for some reasons, got up in the middle of the night and met up with Hugo for some suspicious reason.
For all y'all keep trying to make them funny ass jokes talking about, yeah, she was selling cat and da da da. Y'all don't know the background story of what the fuck really happened. The only people that's gonna really know the story is the nigga that did it and God.
She told her dad she was going to get gas, but when he woke up the next morning, she was not yet back in the house.
I said, I'm about to go to bed. I was just checking on you. She said, I got gas and I'm out. I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
That would be the last time anyone will see her alive. Why did she decide to meet up with Hugo in the middle of the night?
We were notified that Maryland State Police located a body.
Some people said she was selling herself while trying to hide it from her parents.
Well, this is what I gotta say. Hold on. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, this is what I gotta say. If she was selling it, it's still, what difference does it make? If she was selling it, that's her prerogative. What he did was still wrong, and she's still a damn victim. It don't matter if she was a prostitute or not. It don't matter. It don't matter. All right. What's your thoughts about that, C. Allen? I don't know if C. Allen.
Oh, I'm here. I forgot I was muted. My thoughts about it is, it sounds like they're just trying to put some slander on her name while she was outside. I personally don't believe that's what it was. I just think she's 19. She met up with somebody, that she was talking to, and things were left. I mean, why would she be fighting back in the manner that she was if that was her job, her profession at the time that they claiming? I don't think that's so. And who said anything about any funds being exchanged for any given reason? And on top of that, like we said, she would have had better sense on what she was doing had she been in that line of work or trying to be in that line of work.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was just naive.
Mm-hmm. All right, so some people are asking about the last ping with her cell phone. Investigators confirmed that the 19-year-old phone last pinged in the Hyattville area, right around where she parked her Ford Edge and then got into the black SUV with the suspect. Okay. After that, there are no reported pings placing her anywhere else. Once she was in his vehicle, the trail went cold. So I think something definitely happened in that vehicle. Was her phone ever found? Police haven't announced recovering of her cell phone. When her car was discovered on August the 24th, they found her purse, credit cards, and belongings inside, but no mention of her phone being in the vehicle. That suggests either she had it with her when she got into the suspect SUV, or the suspect took it and disposed of it. Why that matters? The missing phone is a big gap. If investigators can't recover it, they lose potential text messages, location data, and call logs that might show how she knew the suspect. It's possible police do have a digital records like a location tracking from her carrier or cloud backups, but they haven't made it public yet because it could be part of the evidence strategy for the upcoming trial. So far, the last ping is Hyattville, where she got into his vehicle. Phone itself never publicly confirmed found. So the phone has never been found so far.
Wow. That's kind of weird after tearing up his house, his car, and her car.
Well, he probably got disposed of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But hopefully they can access her cloud some way, somehow, and they'll be able to get all that information. That's the only good thing about phones nowadays. Like, your stuff is in a cloud.
Girl, this is too much work to kill somebody. You gotta get rid of the phone. You gotta do this. You gotta throw the body. This is too much motherfucking work just to get something off. This is too much work.
Just to
Damn.
get caught the next day or so
This
from your
just
license plate going straight to your house.
Okay, it's just too much damn work. If he want to kill, well, he just joined the army or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. But he's just an evil individual. Evil, demonic. I'm gonna continue to play.
I'm gonna just say this, like, I'm gonna be real. Dacara Thomas, she was selling box to the Mexican man.
And you see, it's always a nigga. You see this black man get on the internet to say some shit like this, and you wonder why I can't stand their ass. You wonder why. You wonder. Nobody paid him. He does it just because. Even if she was selling a goddamn box, he was still wrong taking her ass out. You see this shit? What are your thoughts about this?
I think that's horrible. Because what does that have to do with him? Like you said, she did not deserve to not be on this earth.
And you see, there's a black man that did it. It ain't no immigrant. The black man volunteered to come out and do this shit.
That's what I was getting ready to say. And then for you as a black man, and that's why we don't feel protected by our black men.
Well, you ain't protected by your black man. I tell you that.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we know it, so we feel it. So we don't feel protected, and you show it on the internet. You have no respect for her, let alone her father and her family who is grieving. If you want to be technical, shit, your mama probably was selling some box or whatever. You don't know if she went on a date and the man bought her some food. That's a transaction. Like, let's be
he's
real.
probably buying
selling boxes says been
he probably selling. I don't give a damn what
he probably buying box.
Right, or he probably selling it himself. How about that?
That part. He probably bending back, bending over. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Just me said he probably down low. It could be.
Or up high.
But let's just be real. A lot of straight men hate black women. You can try to call them gay you want to, as if straight black men don't like black women. So please don't just all scapegoat it with the down low and the gay shit, because straight men don't like black women.
I mean, we look in the entertainment industry. They tell us how black men really feel because they have the money, they have the variety of the picking of who they want.
I don't even have to look in Hollywood. Look in your family. Ask your aunties. Have your husband or boyfriend ever hit you, whooped your ass? I tell you, all of my aunties, I believe, have probably got hit by their straight man, and they was not down low. They was not gay. You don't have to look to Hollywood to see how black straight men treat women.
Yep.
You can look in your neighborhood. I don't know why y'all always have to go to Hollywood. Look,
but I was just saying their preference.
Look at church. Go to your neighborhood church. Hell.
Their preference that is their ideal preference. But you know, some people settle for the class or what they grew up around, but that's not what they really want. That's all that somebody would take from them.
Now somebody gonna say he looked down low. How he looked down? Miss Opstick. Now I gotta say something about that. Now, how is it that you can detect what a down low man look, but your sisters can't? Huh? Which one is it? Can you detect or not? Because you always ending up with some down low nigga. But you swear you a good detector. Which one is it? Because if you can detect the shit, you should detect your husband. And I don't want to hear you crying victim because you already know. Like I already know you know. But let's keep on going.
Well, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to the Prince George's County in Maryland. Dacara Thompson, aged 19, was a mommy and daddy's girl. Dacara was also active in her school playing sports.
60 seconds with the car.
Alright, what's your hometown? Where are you from?
Maryland.
Alright, where's your birthday?
August 8th.
Alright, what's your favorite color? Pink. Okay, what's your dream occupation?
Real estate.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Mean people.
I don't like mean people either. What's your favorite artist?
A beautiful and sweet young lady overall. Her parents trusted her so much, but there was a side of her they weren't ready for. Well, on the night of August 22, 2025, Dacara told her father she was going out to get gas and left home. By the next morning, August 23, panic set in. Dacara's family reported her missing, sparking a desperate search.
Carmen has spent 10 days now searching for her daughter and thought the mill was a good place to look.
So why here? Why are you looking here?
I'm exhausting any resource, anything that I can think of. I noticed this yesterday when I rode by to go to the location. I noticed it from my right view when I was riding by, and I made a note to come back and check here also this morning.
Flyers went up. Friends shared her picture online.
Officials are looking for a missing 19-year-old woman. She vanished more than 1 week ago. Dacara Thompson from Lanham was reportedly last seen August the 22nd. Her family found her car and other personal belongings in Hyattsville. Our Dave Laval reports where family and friends gathered just tonight to desperately find answers.
Dacara Thompson is 19 years old. She vanished just over a week ago, not far from where we're standing here in Hyattsville, Maryland. Her middle name is Rose. Pink is her favorite color. Family and friends want you to know that because they're on a desperate search to find her.
I'm so broken. I'm so broken.
An emotional Carmen Thompson describes her life since her daughter disappeared August 22nd.
Nobody should have to experience what I'm feeling right now as a parent.
Both parents joined dozens of supporters for a prayer vigil near where they found Dacara's car along Jasmine Terrace. Surveillance video is said to show her as she walked down a sidewalk towards Riggs Road. That's the last seen of the young woman. Her father's message, a simple one.
I just want to come home.
Tears flowed openly during the roughly 1 hour vigil as people gathered to help the family.
Have you guys seen this young lady before?
They handed out flyers with Dacara's picture on them, hoping for any lead.
And I just want my daughter back safely. I do.
Tonight marks exactly 1 week since 19-year-old Dacara Thompson went missing. Her heartbroken family telling me she was last seen on surveillance footage, parking her car here along Jasmine Terrace and then walking down towards Riggs Road.
I want my baby back. I just simply want my daughter back.
For Carmen and Daniel Thompson, the past week has been brutal. Their daughter, 19-year-old Dacara, lives with her dad in Prince George's County and left home the 22nd around 10 p.m.
She just said, Dad, I'll be back.
He showed us the text he sent her about an hour later.
I said, I'm about to go to bed. I was just checking on you.
She responded right away.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
But after that, she not only didn't return, but she didn't answer any of their texts or calls.
Which was very unusual because she always responds back.
They also discovered her location was turned off, but they could see her last location, the corner of Jasmine Terrace and Riggs Road. Her dad headed that way and found her car parked the wrong direction on a fire hydrant. A neighbor's camera capturing what appears to be her getting out of the car and walking away.
Her purse was in her car. It had $60 cash in it.
The only thing she had with her was her phone and her key fob.
They called police, who they say never searched the car, but instead told them to take it home.
Because they say it's a chance it would be towed if it stayed there.
So they did, and kept searching on their own.
I sat there for 2 days, for 48 hours, just to see if she or someone else would come back to look for the car. And nobody ever came back.
Since then, they've done their best to spread the word, posting flyers everywhere.
I want some of the one on the back, this one.
But with each passing day, their fears only grow.
I'm holding on to hope. I'm fighting. I hope she's fighting. You know, any chance she can get to try to get away if she can.
She says this is not like her daughter.
She hasn't used any money, so I'm like, what is she eating? She has the same clothes.
They pleaded for the safe return of their beloved child. Behind the scenes, investigators were piecing together her final movements. Surveillance cameras revealed something terrifying: an encounter with a man who should have been a stranger. Dacara was seen on camera parking her car and walking to a car and then getting into the car. The man she went with was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. His name is Hugo Hernandez Mendez, age 35. People started speculating that she was selling herself to make money.
I'ma just say this, like, I'ma be real. Dacara Thomas, she was selling box to the Mexican man, which led to her unaliving. As soon as I heard the story, I kind of already knew. It's a unfortunate situation that happened, and my condolences go to her family. But she was selling box to the Mexican dude, and I just think he got tired. Something transpired when they had that meetup, and it led to her unaliving. It's very unfortunate, and like I said, like, my condolences go out, but she was selling box.
There was no reason for her to say she was going to buy gas in the middle of the night and then following a man into a car towards his home. Police were relentless in their efforts to find her. Days later, the search ended in heartbreak. A body was found, and the community's worst fears were confirmed. It was Dacara. Police quickly identified the suspect, Hugo Hernandez Mendez, charging him in connection with her murder.
Hi, everybody. We begin with a news alert tonight. A body found in Anne Arundel County may be linked to missing Prince George's County woman Dacara Thompson.
That is a big story tonight at 10 o'clock. Shamari Stone's live tonight in Waldorf with the latest. Shamari.
Well, Jim and Angie, moments ago, we tried to speak with Dacara Thompson's mother, and Dacara Thompson's mother and father. They don't want to discuss this latest development at this point. Meanwhile, this investigation is continuing. Tonight, Sky Fox hovering near a grassy area off of Route 50 in Annapolis after Maryland State Police discovered the body around 5 o'clock Sunday evening. Right now, Prince George's County Police cannot confirm the body found is 19-year-old Dacara Thompson, but say it does look like her. Investigators are waiting on an autopsy result to confirm. Fox 5 first told you about Dakara's disappearance. When we spoke to her parents last week, they told us the last time they saw Dacara was when she left home in Lanham and said she'd be back.
We found a car abandoned, and and we found her belongings in the car. So I don't know. The only thing she has with her was her phone and the location where we found her car.
She was last seen on August 22nd. Surveillance.
All right. So we have a question. And you guys feel free to keep asking the questions, and make sure you guys like this video, get the likes up. Are you guys enjoying the show right now? If you are, please press 2. Okay. So the question was, did she ever get gas? Can you guys confirm that? This is what I have right here. It says, did she ever get some gas? Her last text message to her dad, August the 22nd, late night, she said, I gotta go get some gas and I'm out. I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night. Police haven't confirmed whether her Ford Edge SUV had a full tank when they recovered it on August the 24th in Hyattsville. So they have not confirmed that it was a full gas or not. Media reports focus on the surveillance footage of her parking in Hyattsville and walking towards the Ridge Road, but none of her mentions are physical being seen at a gas station pump. So did you guys know that? Comment, let me know if you guys knew that. C. Allen, what are your thoughts about that?
Right now it's still not, it's making me more confused. One, She did leave her stuff in the car, but to park against traffic, especially in Maryland and by a fire hydrant, it's given, I'll be back in under 5 minutes. Let me run in and run out real quick. It's not even given, I'm going to give you enough time to even, you know,
It was
be
just a quick meet. Like,
right.
to come
Like,
to meet, say,
it's
hey, how
not
you
even,
doing, and bye.
not even to, pumps, splash.
Nothing,
Not even
nothing
that.
sexual. Just I
Yeah.
just came to meet, just to talk face to face,
Right.
to let you
It's
know I'm not a catfish, and that's it.
it's very much given. I'm looking at the car, like, even with it being the wrong way, like, she's not super close to the curb. Like, she did not park to park.
Right. So she was
But
not planning on being there for a long time at all.
yeah, and I mean, they throwing out this narrative about her trying to sell it. That's
The
not the
black man
thing.
did that. Call it what it is. The black man
Yeah.
did that. The black man always gonna tear down a black woman. You know that.
And then feel some type of way because he emphasized that it was a Mexican at that. Like, what difference does it make? Like, even if that's what she was doing, why you gotta emphasize the ethnicity? You heard?
Because black straight men feel like black women should only be with black men.
Y'all not only with black women, so whatever. So
They feel like they're better. They can do whatever they want to do because they're a black man, and they mammy have told them that they are king and they can do whatever they want to do. And a black woman is supposed to submit and support them only. That is how they've been raised.
Oh, really? I ain't know that. Their mother need to do better. But seeing it like this and just hearing all of that, it's like, like you said, the gas part, the way she parked, the text message to her dad, she was really coming back. Like, it's off. All of it is off. I don't know if it's the investigation that's off. Where do we see his car to get such a good reading on the license plate? Because that camera right there, you can barely see if that's her. You just see her silhouette.
But I guess
mean,
they
they
don't
saw it quick.
research because of the car.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you put two and two together because of the silhouette based on her frame, the height, things of that nature. But when it comes to reading his license, how y'all do that when it was time to do that? And then I feel like they failed her because why would you tell a father, go ahead and take her car? Even though she's a missing person, even though it might be DNA in there that we can find that you may not, that could compromise it with your DNA in there, but go ahead and move it just in case it gets towed. Why wouldn't you want it to get towed and y'all just go ahead and handle it? And if she do show up, she will have to go there and get the car back. But it will be already in your possession just in case the worst of the worst. Or maybe she did get, what if she came back saying somebody did try to take me, but I was able to escape? She's a missing person at this point.
Got it. Well, Robbie said, black men love black women. Well, you have a hell of a way of showing it, Robbie. All these straight black men that's been beating on their women and all these talk pieces, every time you see, they just had a post of this man. He's from a different country, and he was telling that black woman to take off that makeup and eyelashes. And it was plenty of black men around him, and they just watched it. They ain't do shit. So until you start speaking up against your own kind, the own black straight men, and condemning them for treating women, because they said they call y'all simps. And they said that the black men, straight men that are simps, are afraid of the black alpha man. So y'all don't want it with them. So pick a side, okay? Go up and to your fellow black straight men like Corey Holcomb. He has a large following. He drags black women every time he get. And you see black men love to support him, right? And there's many more.
I actually met Corey Holcomb, and he actually disrespected my coworker because I worked at the airport. And she was an annoying coworker, but she didn't do nothing much. She actually acknowledged him when nobody else knew who he was. Like, he really could walk through the airport by himself, and we didn't know nothing about no Corey Holcomb. Keep in mind, this is like 2011, 2012. And then he gets on the radio talking about what done happened. Like, yeah, this girl always all up on me, and I'm just trying to return my rental car. That's not what happened, sir. She asked, how was your show? Hence, nobody was there that was working. I mean, we didn't go. Like, asked, "Did you have a good time here?" But he made it seem like, oh, she was just stressing. Corey Holcomb is
Because
the
they get
worst when it comes to
annoyed
black
with
women.
they get annoyed with black women. They don't even want you to acknowledge their presence. And it's so crazy and sad because black women worship the ground black men walk on. Black women love and worship black men, and they just get treated like shit in return.
Yep, that's how we go, and it's sad. So I have ever since then I haven't had no respect. But somebody said, how could his truck have tracking when it was an '07 truck? Being bad was the '07 truck, OnStar was already out. So the car already had satellite tracking on it. That's how they were able to track his car, because it was a GMC type of vehicle. GMC was one of the first models to come out where they were able to track their vehicle. So a '07 GMC vehicle had OnStar. That's how they were able to track it via satellite, his movements with the car.
OnStar. I remember I used to have OnStar when it first came out. I thought it was the shit.
Exactly. I got it for the first time in 2000. What was it? My 2013 when I filed bankruptcy and I had to come from my maximum.
Girl, I had OnStar back in '03. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. 2007, OnStar was up and running very well.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember.
I had that
Yeah.
shit back in '03, child. Okay, when
Right.
I first came, my first time going, well, okay, never mind. Okay, not to put my age out there, right? But okay.
That's what I was about to say. Go ahead, keep talking, Gigi. What you about to say?
I forgot. Just like that, I forgot.
Because I just was out of high school. But you were saying you had what now?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I was just in college, but go ahead. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm 85, child. I'm 85.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Old lady.
Okay, Granny.
Okay. So, someone says, what them phone records look like? How often did she communicate with this guy? The police record public. Police have not released her phone logs or text history. The only confirmed communication we know of is her last text to her dad about getting gas and coming home soon. No evidence have been made public that she called or texted the suspect that night. Investigators haven't confirmed whether she and the suspect knew each other or had any kind of ongoing communication. That's one of the biggest mysteries because she voluntarily got into his SUV, which suggests she either knew him already through friends, online, or casual circles, or he lured her in somehow that night. He lured her in somehow that night. If they find records of repeated texts or calls between them, that will come out during the trial. So the information that you guys want, a lot of it's going to come out during the trial. It's not going to come out right now. Why the records matter. Frequent calls and text messages will prove an existing relationship may be trust. No contact history would suggest she met him recently, possibly online, or was tricked into thinking he was someone else, a ride or help or etc. Either way, the fact that her phone itself hasn't been recovered means prosecutors are likely relying on a carrier data and subpoena digital records instead of the physical evidence. What's likely to happen? At the October the 8th preliminary hearing, we may hear about it, whether call tower data puts her phone in Bali, where police says she was killed, if there were calls, DMs, or texts between her and Hernandez Mendez leading up to that night, how often they communicated, if she thought she was meeting a friend. Bottom line, right now, we don't know how often, if at all, she talked to this man before that night. And police are keeping that close to the chest. But if records show a pattern, that would be a bombshell in the court. So y'all got that? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Video from Hyattsville, Maryland, showing her locking the SUV that was parked in the wrong direction on the street and walking away around 1:30 in the morning, 9 miles from her house. Sunday, Maryland State Police say they were initially called out for a broken down vehicle and troopers discovered the body when they went out there. Tonight, they say it does not seem that the disabled car is connected to the case.
What began as an ordinary night, a teenager stepping out for gas, spiraled into tragedy that stunned everyone who knew her. Police held a briefing.
Morning. First, I'd like to thank members of the media for showing sensitivity during the reporting of this case. We know there were questions that you had and questions that we couldn't answer due to the investigation being ongoing. On September 5th, detectives from the Prince George's County Police Department's Homicide Division developed probable cause to present charges for the murder of Dacara Thompson. This morning, criminal charges were issued for first-degree and second-degree murder. The facts of the case: 19-year-old Dacara Thompson was last seen on August the 22nd. She was reported on August the 21st. Her family located the vehicle in the area of Jasmine Terrace in Hyattsville, Maryland. On August 31st, what we believe to have been Dacara's body was located by the Maryland State Police Department in the area of eastbound Route 50 at Route 97. On August 23rd, in the area of University Boulevard in Hyattsville, Maryland, a short distance from her vehicle, at approximately 3 a.m. For reasons still under investigation, it appears that Dacara willfully entered a vehicle being driven by Hugo Rene Hernandez Mendez, 35-year-old male, out of Bowie, Maryland. Through investigative techniques and video review, detectives were able to track the vehicle's movement to an address on Kimber Ridge Drive in Bowie, Maryland. On September 4th, several search warrants were obtained and executed pertaining to this case, which led detectives to obtain enough probable cause to take Hugo Rene Hernandez Mendez into custody and present him to the court commissioner for the murder of Dacara Thompson. We believe the murder occurred in the home on Cambridge Drive in Hernandez's bedroom. Her body was taken to the location that it was recovered at by Hernandez. At this time, there are no additional suspects. However, this investigation is ongoing. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family during this time.
I want to thank you for closing this case quickly. And now we will hand this case over to our state's attorney, Tara Jackson, to seek justice. But I did want to reflect on Dacara Thompson, young 19-year-old graduate of St. Charles High School in Charles County. She was living with her father, and part of the reason she lived here is because she was working for nonprofit Prince George's as part of her service year option that she decided to participate in, and this activity is sponsored by our Governor Wes Moore. So this is a young woman who dedicated part of her young life to serving others, And I want that to ring home to all of you that this is a good young woman who wanted to do good for her community. And now her community will stand behind her family as we seek justice for her.
Shortly before 5 p.m. on August 31st, troopers from the Maryland State Police Annapolis Barrack were dispatched to the area of U.S. Route 50 between Maryland Route 424 and Interstate 97 in Anne Arundel County for the report of a disabled vehicle. Upon arrival, troopers observed a female lying unresponsive in a grassy area off the highway. Information obtained indicated that the disabled vehicle was unrelated to the investigation that we have embarked upon. Investigators from the Maryland State Police Criminal Enforcement Division South Region responded to the scene along with state police crime scene technicians from our Forensic Services Division. They processed the scene shortly after they contacted the Prince George's County Police. The Maryland State Police and the Prince George's County Police have been conducting a joint investigation into the death of Ms. Dacara Jackson. As additional information becomes available, I am sure the Prince George's County and the Maryland State Police will share that information with you. The circumstances surrounding her death still remain under investigation, so we will continue to answer those questions that we think the community and the family want those answers. Thank you.
Mr. Hernandez-Mendez will now appear at a bond hearing. We're not sure whether that bond hearing will be today or on Monday. And during that hearing, the court will determine whether or not he should remain held. And in making that decision, the court will look at the nature of the charges that are lodged against him, as well as the safety of the community.
Is there any indication that she was?
All right. So what they mean by they want to let his ass out? He's a criminal. He's not to be trusted. He's a liar. He killed her unprovoked. He don't even supposed to be in this damn country. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Why
They
is
already
there a
denied.
conversation? Oh, okay.
Cause that's his right.
It
But
should,
they
I
denied
don't give it. He don't got no damn rights.
Right.
He don't got no rights. Let me stop. Oh, I'm sounding like a mega and I hate it.
I mean, in this situation, we all can agree. I mean, in my opinion, based on everybody, we all can agree with Trump on this one, or whoever told Trump to say this, who paid him to say this, that, hey, the criminals gotta go. They have to go. But I mean,
Yeah,
the way
we
they
already got
swooping
enough
up,
criminals here anyway.
right? And, I mean, our president won. So,
Right.
let's be real.
There's too many criminals.
But the acts that they're committing amongst Americans is not fair. So I totally agree. Get them gone. But yeah, it was denied. I mean, that's a given. He won't get no bail.
Well, it's a disrespect they even had to thought about it. It shouldn't even be. We gotta decide. Fuck a
Oh,
decide.
I mean, they already had their answer. He the one that just want to go in front of them and try his hand, thinking it's gonna work with those type of charges. And you illegal? No, because even if he would have got a bond, hypothetically, ICE would have just picked him up to hold him, thinking he a threat to leave. So, just a waste of protocol, in my opinion.
And he looked like when he was walking outside, the suspect, he looked like he got right mental mindset, but clearly something up in them, that brain is screwed. But they can look like they fine and they look like they can talk nice, because clearly he had to talk some type of way to get her. I don't know if, I'm assuming they just texted.
I think
I
she
don't know
out
what's
to buy something from him.
wanted to buy something from some weed.
Yeah, that's the vibes it was giving.
Why she ain't go get it from Peanut and Ray Ray and them?
I don't know. Somebody told her that Hugo had that fire.
I wouldn't trust no fucking Hugo.
I wouldn't either, but some way it's giving more of that than anything.
That could be possible.
All right, let me run up and get this real quick, Dad. I'll be right back. Get some. Her gas could be different. Dad, I'm going to get some gas. Me and you, Daddy. I'll be right back. All right,
But
baby.
why you got to get in the car to get it? Don't they just do drive-bys and stuff like that?
No, sometimes the person make sure it's right, how much you get, and but typically you don't go by yourself, especially when it's somebody you don't know or haven't got from before. It ain't your people's. But that's the fact I got just watching it again on my own just now. I'm like, she was walking like she was already a little bit lit. She looked like she was about to go buy something real quick. Like, let me leave my stuff. I can see it. And I feel like he took off. And that's why it was so much aggression going on.
Do y'all believe what C. Allen said? Press 1 if you think she was buying some marijuana. Now you're going to have the people calling her a drug head, girl.
Marijuana ain't Mary Jane is trees, it's
Let
from
the conservative people say it. It was illegal in this country for a reason, right? Like, come on, they see it as drugs.
because of the money. Now they got it legal in certain places and they're making a killing off of the tax. So I mean, that's just me though. It was given she was going to get gas. That was the gas she was referring to.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I'm going to get some gas real soon. I get some gas.
Yeah, I mean, because at that time, and like my dad would be like, "What you out there getting gas for? Come back home." For one, my dad would have been like, "I'll go get you some gas." If it was the gas, from the fuel tank. My dad did that for me. If it's just me and my dad living together, if I needed gas, most of the time my dad be like, "Baby girl, give me your keys. I'm gonna go get your gas for you." Because most of the time, A, I had my son, or B, I just ain't feel like stopping after going to school, having to get my son from daycare, coming from work. So my dad would fill me up and just get my gas for me. It's just weird that a dad is okay with his daughter being out 3 o'clock in the morning getting gas. He was like, "Why that can't wait till the morning? Where you coming from?" That was the first thing my dad would have said at 19. He'd be like, and then he wouldn't have went to sleep if I'm just getting gas. All right, well, I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer till you get here, baby girl. If it's just me and you in this house.
Well, can I tell y'all how my daddy is? Okay. And you guys know nowadays I'm Bryn Mawr gets open and whatever. Still to this day, when I go home, my daddy, my stepfather, if I want to go get gas after 10 o'clock, not even after 9 o'clock, my dad would say, "Don't you go out there, give me your keys." He go and get my gas for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real father. Even if I'm hungry, 9, 10 o'clock, I want to go get White Castles. My daddy would not let me go get my White Castles. He gonna say, "What you want, I'm gonna get it for you. We'll be back. I'll be back." Because they shelter me. And still today I'm sheltered.
And that's how it was. My dad would not let alone let me get gas in daylight. But at no 3 o'clock in the morning, my dad would have been no texting, no okay, I'm going to bed and I'm getting gas.
And my dad been like that forever. Before I transition, I'm a whole transgender. Even when I'm transgender, it doesn't matter because I'm his child. So, and I'm under his protection always. So he's always going to protect me. I was being home, staying at his house. I'm not allowed to go out there by myself at night. I couldn't even go with him. Be like, "I want to go with you." Nope. And I think it's dumb. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it because it's like you're overbearing. Like, my goodness, But that's just how my father is. He's always been that way. Let me bring her up here. Bowley, how you doing? What are your thoughts about this?
Hey, Gigi. Thank you
Hey,
for covering
baby.
this. I appreciate you covering the story. I have a lot of suspicions. Now, allegedly, the girl was working for a nonprofit of the governor of her state. So I hope she wasn't sacrificed. If you look at the numbers, she just turned 19 and it's the 9th month. It's just a lot of things that's just really red flagging. And I think this might be open the door to something bigger, Gigi. They could have been part of a whole human trafficking.
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're muffled a little bit. Can you get that together?
I'm sorry, that's probably my Bluetooth on. I'm
Can you
sneaking
take
at
it
work
off? We
talking.
want to hear you. Oh, you can't take that Bluetooth off?
I'm trying to, girl. Hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
the White Castles late at night because White Castle's 24 hours, but I can't
Is
go
that
by myself.
better?
Go. My daddy go for me.
Is that better?
Ooh, girl. 50 times better. Is it better? It's day and night. Go ahead, talk to me. Okay. Are you there? Now she not gonna say nothing. Hello? See, okay. Well, just put the headphones back in. Cause you was sounding perfect, but I don't know what she done did. Maybe the people done came from her job. But pretty much she says that it's more to the story as if she was targeted by the government. What are your thoughts about that, Seattle? Do you think this 19-year-old girl was targeted by the government?
I don't put nothing past the government. I mean, because they didn't even go into the organization. They just said it's a 1-year program. When that part came on, it was a little skeptical to me. Like, okay, what nonprofit was she, volunteering for or working for? Can we go into details? And all they said was she served her community. Doing what? Like, I'm lost.
Got it. Now, Young says she was already out the house. Oh, okay. When she texted her father and told him she was getting gas and she would be back. She would be back. She was already at the house. She texted him that at 10 p.m. Huh? She texts him. So she deliberately leave the house and say, I'll be back. I'm going to get gas. She texts him that 10 p.m. Oh, okay. See, I couldn't do that, Miss Young. You know why? Because my father, he has alarm system in our house. So I can't, I have to trigger the alarm before I leave. And if he hear that noise,
thing beep,
right,
disarm it.
like, where you going? You know you're not leaving this house. What you want, I get it for you. And it don't matter. If it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, he gonna go out and get it for me.
Or
Because
my dad would say he can
he
wait
don't
till the
want
morning.
me to go outside because he know if he don't get it, he know I'm going outside and then he gonna feel like it's, he just not gonna have it. He would literally pay me to sit my ass down. um But all fathers are not created equally. So
Yeah,
everybody.
it's just weird that she was living with him, and if that happened at 10 o'clock, that's even more reason for him to be like, all right, I can wait an hour to see where you at and to check back in with you. I can't sit right here and tell my child I'm going to sleep, especially in the times that we living in, especially in that part of Maryland at that. Even though it's not Baltimore, a lot be happening in PG County, but just the fact that he was like, all right, well, I'm going to bed. Shit, you outside, you getting get, it's just, to me, it just don't sit right.
Got it. So they said she was leaving from the club. From the club at 10 p.m.?
That's when you just going to the club.
Yeah, I'm confused because then they have her at 3 o'clock in the morning. So what is going something? Okay, y'all confusing the fuck out of me now. Shout out to Fifi, donated $5. Last two callers got on their windows. Last two callers got aluminum foil on their windows. Okay.
Oh snap! Is that me, Fifi? Because I'm. It's only been her and me. We the last two.
Child, I don't know what Fifi mean, but I thank you for the donation.
Right. Thank you, Fifi.
Shit, I'm not studying that shit. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what it means.
I don't want to know what it means. Shit. All right. So what time? I'm going to ask that thing. At what time did the father receive the text message from his daughter that she was going to get some gas and she'd be right back? What time did he get that text message?
What they said. I didn't see it on his. I should have saw it. Them big old letters he had on there. I ain't see the timestamp. Some bold, big old prints. But people saying that okay, so was she at the club with dude? Because they said dude was at the club.
Who? The suspect?
The suspect, yeah, the dude that did it.
Oh, did she meet him?
Hernandez, Pretendez. They said that he was there.
See? Okay, it's not telling me the time that she sent that to her dad.
Let me find the thing.
It said on the night. It said on the night of August the 22nd. So on the night, then 3 hours later. Hold on. this Sea Island. Okay, let's just say 11:55 p.m., right?
Right.
11:55 p.m. I text you and I say, I got gas. I'm out. I'll be back soon. Oh, okay. She didn't say she's going to get some gas. She just said she's going out, like she's going out the club. I got gas and I'm out. I'll be back soon. I love you too. Good night. So 3 hours later, she's still out. So I'll be back soon. I guess it's open to interpretation. I'll be back soon. That don't sound. I'll be back soon. What is that? When I tell you I'll be back soon, what is that? A couple of
It
hours?
sounds like a lot of freedom over there.
Does it sound like a couple of hours or what? I'll be back
I
soon.
don't know with there. I'll be back soon because the whole thing is weird with that.
Mm. Yeah,
Because
well,
the
my,
dad should have
my
been like,
parents
"You
were.
on the way back now?"
My
Like,
parents are very conservative and strict. When I was 19, going back home even to visit, my curfew was at 12 p.m. I mean 12.
right.
I was not even allowed to go out at 19. I'm like I'm fucking grown, but whatever. But that's why I had to go to my biological father house and stay with him so I can get my free time. And he didn't have eyes on me. But anyway, that's another story. So,
And that's the thing. It's not making sense just simply because even if I did go out at night, if I was going out for one at 19 back when we could go out, there was actually stuff to do. But for instance, I'm gonna use my son. He's the same age as her. They're actually 6 months apart, almost exact. My son is 19, but who you with? He's always with the same person. He's not out by himself because of the way times are and the way people, they don't have no regard for human life. And it's also like, okay, you need to be back in this house at a certain time. I got your movement. I need to know. Don't tell me you just out. We got the relationship where he can tell me, Mom, I'm going to X, Y, and Z. But these kids really don't go to quote unquote clubs like that. They'll be having kickbacks and whatnot. But like clubs at 19 is not how it was back in the day with these antisocial kids. On top of that, they shut a lot of stuff down because these kids done got too trigger happy as well.
now they said the People, Washington Post, WBS, NBC, or none of the local outlets mention her at a club or a bar or a party. So where y'all getting that from?
Right. I know the guy, he was a frequent to the party around, to the bar around the corner. And she wasn't even dressed in going out attire.
So, okay, from 3, what was she doing those 3 hours? I know it don't have nothing to do with nothing, but I was just curious. Those 3 hours, where was she coming from? Before she parked her car, where was she coming from? Because how they made it seem like she left her home, she was just running to get some gas and coming right back. But that's not the case with 3 motherfucking hours missing. So it sounded like she was going to get some gas and she was going to hang out. I'm not sure where she going at 1, 2, or 3. Where was she at 1 a.m.? Where was she at 2 a.m.? I don't know. Do it have anything to do with the case? I don't know. But it's just curiosity. What was she doing besides getting gas? And then we don't even know did she get gas? I mean, if she did get gas, she was riding around for a couple of hours. I mean, so what gas station did she go to? Do we have her surveillance on that gas station footage? Ain't nothing popping up. So a lot of stuff is a mystery in this case. They said she wasn't at no Spanish club. Well, at 19, I was going to bars and club. I was too. I was sneaking in there. But if she was at bars and clubs, did anybody see her going to these bars and clubs that like but it's no confirmation she was at a bars and club. Ain't no news outlet saying it. So I'm saying, where do you guys get that information from? Where is that coming from? She was at a bar and a club that night. All right. Well, let me
Her very good friends had this to say.
Alright, hey y'all, I kind of just wanted to speak on the Dacara situation because I don't like how y'all moving about it. So, me and Dacara kind of known each other since I was little, and her father, real life, used to take us skating every weekend. He used to take us to different places and shit. I used to go over his house, all type of stuff. Like, my mom, her father, and her mom went to school together, so you already know how that would go. But that's not the point. The point is that I seen a lot of y'all in the comments talking about question the father. The father look like he knows something. Da 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 da. One thing that I can say about the Dacara father, Puda never played about them girls. Puda never fucking played about them girls. So for all y'all that was in the comments like that, y'all need to shut the fuck up because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know nothing. For two, for all y'all keep trying to make them funny ass jokes talking about, yeah, she was selling cat and da da da. Y'all don't know the background story of what the fuck really happened. The only people that's gonna really know the story is the nigga that did it and God. He is never gonna come out and tell y'all the full fucking story. And if y'all think that y'all dumb as a bitch, the story would never be out. A motherfucker would never know what really transpired. Just because the roommates say that, yeah, they heard some sex going on. First of all, if y'all was really using y'all brains, as y'all heard her father say, when they found the car, it was parked the wrong way for one, and she left all her stuff in it. Meaning, she knew she was coming back to the car. Because if I'm about to take over a minute out of my car, I'm not leaving my wallet. I'm not leaving none of that. She knew she was coming back to the car. Why the fuck would she leave her stuff if she knew that she was going with this man to be a prostitute? And you know, even if that wasn't the situation, that's not y'all business to speak on. All y'all keep trying to be funny and do this and do that. First of all, y'all don't know her family. Y'all need to let her fucking family grow.
And I bet you it's from the black community. How much you want to bet, y'all? The people that's talking about this black 19-year-old girl is not the immigrants. It ain't the Mexicans. It ain't even the whites. It's your own black people. It's black men and black women. That's who's doing all this. What you think, Seattle? Press 5 if you know it's black men and black women that's doing this. Huh?
Absolutely. We tear each other down. Like, it's the crab in the barrel type of situation. It's sad.
It's so gross. I don't want to even be included in that shit. I want to just say y'all. Leave me out of it. Because I would never do no shit like this. Just say y'all.
It's funny because I be telling my dad's side of the family, like, I'm Native American, because they just so trifling amongst us as family, well, them as family, and towards other black. I'm Native American. I'm over here gonna rain dance or something. Y'all go ahead. I don't know.
Don't put me included with them.
Mm-mm.
It's been enough already, and it just came out that she's been deceased. So let her family grieve. Like, let them process what the fuck going on. Y'all making y'all own narrative of the story and don't even know really what the fuck happened. Y'all cannot do that. All y'all talking about, yeah, because it was y'all instincts and da. Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck about your fucking instinct, bitch. You don't even know what happened for real. I don't like that for y'all. I really don't. So stop what the fuck y'all doing. Relax.
Dacara Thompson's life was cut short at just 19, a daughter and friend who should still be here chasing her dreams. Her final text to her father, "I'll be back soon," now echoes as a heartbreaking reminder of promises left unfulfilled. Her story is not just about tragedy, but about the love of a family who searched tirelessly.
All right. Thank you so much, Seattle. I'm going to cut it short here. I love you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.
All right.
All right, boo.